He smiles every time I clap, eh? He likes it. Art has been there the whole time, definitely. Growing up was pushed pretty heavy into the music. Art was something I did not to get away from that, but something that I could own. Something that I felt complete freedom. When I sat down, I could be like, this is my thing. You've got a blank piece of paper. Do what you like on it. So for me, that was a big release. The freedom is why I do it, because it's not that I need to escape from anything, but you can completely express yourself, your heart, your mind, whatever you want to do. It's at your fingertips, but sometimes it is hard, faced with all those options. It's a rare occurrence. Like, not everybody has all those options. You know, people do what they do. Whereas with this, you do whatever you want to do. I don't like explaining or putting too much emphasis on the name of the art or what it, depicts. Everything is so controlled in all of our lives. Why spoil that for you? Like, that might mean something to you that takes you to another place. That's the reward. So I'm trying to stay on that track. And between mind and heart, it's a constant battle. Yeah. And the pieces that ring true to me are the ones where the heart takes over, the mind switches off, and it lets it be. Yeah, they're the pieces that I feel most connected to. I'm working really hard at the moment in feeling really grounded in my work and the message that I'm communicating. I don't really look to other artists to see what's on trend. I don't look to, say, oh, what style are they doing, what's popular, what do I need to do to make this sell? Yeah, I just draw from myself. It's a hard thing to do. Yeah, because you have to keep the mind out of it and you have to let the heart and the soul take over. It's all kind of trial and error. If some mistakes are worth keeping, some mistakes you just have to delete, roll over. But at the end of the day, when you're painting from a place that's kind of real, there's no real plan to it. And even when there is a plan, it never really goes to plan. There might be an urge I get. It's a pretty strong urge, and I don't have a canvas available. And that'll be enough to say, well, see you later. Yeah, I roll over stuff all the time. Yeah, it's bad. Because I look back sometimes and go, wow, that was really something special, Yeah. My mates, my wife, it drives them crazy. Because they're like, why don't you just keep the piece and then start another piece? But sometimes that piece needs to be within that, because it was the same, piece of art. That was what was happening then. So I'll do something, and I've spent weeks and months on something, and I have rolled over it. And that to me is exciting, because I know what's under there, and I know not that it's pain, but the struggle and the energy that went into the piece prior to that, it all adds up to what's there. Because in life, it's not just clear cut. You don't just set a goal and you just achieve it. There's always things along the way that you might think, oh, I did that wrong, I did that right, So to that's the stuff I enjoy. Little windows into what was underneath. Some pieces will be sacrificed for that in that instant, and other ones I'll just work on so much, where I've put so much technical energy and intellectual energy into the piece, it just overwhelms the art, and it becomes a little bit too much for me to tolerate looking at, and it's not right. I need to scale it back to be a little bit more felt, and that's when I will just get paint and just be like, see ya. I'll keep this little piece here, scrape that paint off there, and then what has that just made me feel then? Like the 2 weeks working on that piece, the energy, the time, that will give me something to go on to the next bit, and then that's when it starts becoming real. My name is Jacob Jon, and this is my story.